The Mid-American Conference is in full effect as all 12 teams piled into the Pro Football Hall of Fame Stadium in Canton, Ohio this past weekend to kick off the 2024 season with their MAC Media Day. The Rulers Minute was on scene to get the mindset of some of the athletes and coaches heading into the season.
And also congratulations to Toledo's Director of Athletics, Brian Blair, for being selected for the Sports Business Journal's 40 Under 40 recognition.
Let's take a look at the Miami Redhawks, who finished the MAC 11-3 and won the MAC championship over the Toledo Rockets. Brett Gabbert returns for a 6th year after a terrible leg injury last season. They returned Matt Salpak on a defensive unit that ranks 7th nationally in points allowed.
We want to be even better than last year. Obviously Detroit's our goal, and this year we got a bigger incentive to eventually maybe even get into the college football playoffs. So the entire off season has been preaching that we have a really good team that we can go in and beat anybody and get back up to Detroit and win another one.
All MAC wide receiver Jerwan Newton spoke about Toledo's shortcoming in the MAC championship last year. Now, mind you, they lost a couple of players. DeQuan Finn, the quarterback, is transferred to Louisville, while Penny Boone, is transferring to Louisville. Now, he led the MAC with 1,400 rushing yards and 15 touchdowns last season. The defense actually ranked 16th in the country last season against the pass. They got a solid secondary that's returning, and Jerwan Newton spoke about the lessons that he learned in last year's championship loss and how to apply those lessons moving forward.
Oh man, just finishing strong. Don't get complacent. I think we got to a point where we won all our games up to that point. Besides one, we won all our conference games and felt like we were the top dogs. So just always stand level-headed and being prepared for what's to come.
Now, while Toledo and Miami are predicted to meet again for the MAC championship, my sleeper team is the team that I've been covering all season for the MAC last year, and that's the Akron Zips, believe it or not. I understand they have a tough road schedule with 3 powerhouse schools. You got Ohio State, Rutgers, and South Carolina, but outside of that, they have a strong defensive unit that ranked 32nd in the country in yards allowed last season. Now, I spoke with Brian McCoy, and he spoke a little bit about the mindset heading into this season for the Zips.
How much of a motivation is that for you guys heading into the season?
It's a great motivation, But good thing, football isn't played in the predictions. It's always played between the white lines, so we ain't never really worried about no predictions.
Yes, sir. All right.
One thing's for sure, 2 things for certain. Everybody's talking about all the other conferences, the Big Ten, the SEC, all the Power 5 schools. The Mid-American Conference is very underrated in terms of talent this season, and you're going to see it on full display. Just letting you know right now. Anyway, let me know what you think in the comments. I'm Rico McGee. This has been the Rulers Minute, and as always, we'll see you in a minute.